Hello there, people with internet, and hello again. I am TheMBmulti. Welcome to part 29 of my Rome 2 Total War Let's Play campaign as the Mighty Pharaoh. No, as Egypt, but we're serving the Mighty Pharaoh. Well, technically, I would be the Pharaoh right now because I'm commanding everything. Anyway, the previous episode ended with the death of Galatia, I believe. Yeah, I hope Sparta stops in the next turn because they're raiding my territory now. But I'm pretty sure that they will stop it next turn. Alright, have I sent diplomatic missions to people? The answer is no, so we are gonna do that. Yeah, Sparta 2 and Rhodes. Oh, you were wounded. Okay, I have to pick someone of my family. Rhodos. Yeah, so Galatia is dead. So yeah, we don't have any enemies this way anymore. So I need Pergamon from Rhodes. I need all of this shit from Athens. I need Larissa and Pella from Sparta. Yeah, that's, and then at some point I need Italy too, but that's for victory conditions. So right now I'm going to focus on capturing these 4 territories owned by 4 different factions. Maybe we could also get Chimeria to become a satrapy of mine. That's another entire province under my belt. But yeah, right now we're off to take out, first of all, Trapezoros, because that'll complete the Bithynia at Pontus province.
What can I do for Egypt?
You can go this way for Egypt. So yeah, let's send these people over. Honestly, don't need that many armies. Although I do need a bit of a force to deal with these guys. Yeah, they keep getting into a what's it called? They have a food issue because they keep training too many men. Yeah, so Trapezoros is a client state of Caucasia. So that means if they attack somebody else, Caucasia doesn't get asked to join them. However, if somebody attacks them, then Caucasia is asked, hey, do you want to join the war on the side of your ally? Yes or no? So the axis here is almost essentially the same as the defensive alliance. Okay, you can move on as well. Then you've got 3 full stack armies that should be more than enough to deal with them. Well, then again, I might as well send some others over too. Send you. And you. And you. Either that's the new one with the mercenaries. Yeah, definitely send this army. Not for Trapezoros, but that will be for this. And of course, the question is whether Caucasia will join, because a lot of factions usually just don't really want to join because they're too scared. They don't want to be drawn into a war with me. Because of course, my balance of power is off the charts off the charge for them. And then they're like, oh damn, maybe not. Okay. You have... Yes, you have the archers. So I will give you the extra ammunition one.
What can I do for Egypt?
Okay, so for you... Archers, Sobek cultists, regular pikes. So definitely a good idea to do that. Oh, I have skilled cavalryman. Okay, so I'm going to upgrade this to the max level. And then I'm going to... You need some zeal, honestly. That is zeal based. And it gives you the war cry ability. Do that. There. There. So yeah, I'm off to conquer Caucasia, and in the meantime just keep on sending those diplomatic missions because I need those territories from these guys.
My people do.
Well, I don't need them technically, but I want those territories from them. Too cunning, right? Famous bards, famous bards, famous scholar. Pietas. Isn't that a Roman goddess? The goddess of piety? I know there is a temple of Pietas in Rome, next to the... well, in the backyard, essentially, of the theater of Marcellus, but I thought Pietas was the Roman personification. I think she has a different name in Greek, so it's pretty weird that we, as a Greek nation, got that thing. Also, what the hell am I building here? Am I building a library? No, I was gonna build a grain market here. The library goes here. Yeah, you see? We are very Greek around here, probably. Yeah. So build outskirts here. Why are you still raiding, Sparta? This isn't owned by Galatia anymore.
I live to serve pharaoh.
Okay, where's the border? Over there. Guys, we can literally just walk right up to that town.
At your command. What can I do for Egypt?
So you go to Armavir. And you follow suit. And you follow suit as well. So these three are off to take those two, and these three are off to take these two. Like I said, I don't feel like I need more. Also, let's build this up to be a proper fleet. Disband this. I need the same as this. So what the hell have I got here? 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 of those. 4 of those archer ones. And then the rest with this. There we go. Finally gonna get a proper fleet, because I definitely need some... Well, then again, I don't need to do like a military invasion here, because I just need diplomatic missions. Well, at least it was a successful round last time. I only got positive things. But of course, the whole point here is to actually get a critical success, that I get a town from them. Multiple times over, actually, because especially from Athens, I need quite a lot of territory. And I don't want to declare war and then get a, what's it called? Get a peace treaty or whatever with them, because that's just annoying. Oh yeah, this Brave the King leveled up. Doesn't really matter what I give him, because I never use those agents anyway. And for some reason that isn't covered by the trades, talents and toadies, but I'm pretty sure that there is, or there used to be at least, a mod that did exactly that. The trades as well for the agents. But maybe it is outdated, because they definitely reworked the agents and also their trades, so maybe that mod doesn't work anymore. Betrayed, generous tribute, famous bard. Oh, okay. The Lugii are getting their ass handed to them by Athens, and then they decide to declare war on Caucasia. Okay. Ah, there. Okay. Scythia's dead. So research something in tactics. Let's research. It only takes 4 turns. 658% research rate. I believe it's like 12 turns at the start of the campaign. We've reduced that to 4. It's kind of funny because that kind of means that the amount of turns it took to research something stayed the same throughout the entire campaign. It's usually like 4, 5, 6 turns. But then, if you don't build any libraries, then the final ones get longer and longer and longer. They last, I don't know, like 12 turns or 14 turns. But now, no, that's also been reduced to 4. Which is kind of funny. Yeah, we've almost researched everything. I don't think that has ever happened to me before. Like, not done with the campaign. Also, look at that, the Lugii are actually quite big. Oh no, never mind. The Lugii are at war with the Getae. I got them mixed up. I thought Athens was at war with the Getae, but no, Athens is at war with the Lugii, and they just declared war on Caucasia as well. Lugii at war with Caucasia, the Getae, and the Apulii, which are over there. Athens is not at war with them, but they hate them. The Lugii seem to be quite big around here. They're not like in the heart of Germania, but they're pretty out there. So they wiped out Royal Scythia and now they want more. It's like finally a faction that is actually trying to conquer something. It took Macedon a fucking light year in order for them to finally realize... Well, it took them a light year with the addition of me sabotaging them by paying Athens and Sparta to break treaties with them and just piss Macedon off. But it took them fucking forever to do something. So, Parthia was of course busy conquering things. Then Macedon tried something but they lost. And everybody else is just sort of chilling. And now finally I see a different faction, which is the Lugii. And also Athens, after they've defeated... What's it called? After they defeated Macedonia together with the Spartans, they are now finally... They went on to declare war on the Getae on their own. So I'm finally seeing some things going on around here. Of course, Athens started as mortal enemies with the Romans, so they managed to win that war, and now they're just chilling. No, they're not doing anything anymore either. It's kind of weird how a lot of these factions are just chilling here. Oh, you can actually reach them already? Alright, let's... Did I send the diplomatic missions this turn already or not? No. Athens. I mustn't forget. Every single turn, because I've had some horrible luck these past few episodes. So I don't want to miss a single turn. There. Alright. Declare war. Okay, so Caucasus is asked to join, and they join. Good. Yeah, Caucasus isn't even joining in. There's an army of Caucasus here, but they just don't care for some reason. Okay, lots of levy hoplites. And here lots of regular hoplites with some pikes. And slingers. Okay, interesting to see that Caucasus actually did join the war. We saw what's it called? Seleucids and stuff just chicken out. Or even Parthia's allies at the start of that war. Aria was like, one turn after we declared war on them, Aria was like, hey, how about secretly we get a peace treaty because I don't actually want to fight you, because I'm scared. Alright, now same thing with these, although just in case I want another army there, I know I can reach this in one turn. But we're going to wait a turn, because I need this army to be here. Oh, no, there. Because then if they decide to also uphold their client state or satrapy status, then it is possible that they're going to send an army immediately right here. And I want somebody to need that hole plugged. Because otherwise they're going to do that fucking bullshit that the AI does all the time when they try to run around just out of my reach and wreck everything, which is incredibly annoying.
Ready for battle. To battle.
Alright, so there we go. Just push him out of the way.
My lord. Attack! You have further orders? Segment, give us strength.
Yeah, I didn't push him far enough away.
Let them cower before our might. How can I assist, Pharaoh? Kill the coward!
Kill the cowards! Yeah, they can't run away. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's right, I can't figure out... Oh hey, hang on, this guy can night attack. Alright, I will fight this battle manually just because I don't want to take any unnecessary casualties. I kind of want to see what the general's unit is. It's a special unit from Conquest. But yeah, this general can night attack. I don't remember. I literally was talking about that the other episode, wasn't I? About it's a trait that you can give night attack to somebody through the traits, talents, and toadies mod, but you can also get it in vanilla, but I just didn't know how. But this guy has night attack, so after this battle's over, I should remember to check him to see how he got that trait. What the hell did they even have? I didn't even pay attention. Spearmen, Hillmen, Colchian nobles. Okay. Got some fancy helmets with wings on them. And a sort of squill. Or what's it called? A for the Romans it's called a lorica squamata. But I don't know what the Greeks would call that. But yeah, the Romans call that thing a lorica squamata. Servants of the mighty pharaoh! At the double! Alright, so the Egyptian army is on the move.
Everyone fights! No one stops!
Always love those sort of cinematic shots. One thing they definitely did right in Rome 2 is the visual appeal. I mean, Rome 1 has its charm with the way it looks. And that's not just nostalgia, it's just, even for a game that old, it just looks very nice. It just has a nice style to it. But the updated graphics here in Rome 2 look pretty nice as well. But the Rome 1 soundtrack makes this better because the Rome 1 soundtrack is awesome and the Rome 2 soundtrack is fucking garbage.
Ready, your order. Advance at speed.
Pharaoh's Wrath. Don't shoot, you're gonna hit my own guys now. Well, obviously they are... Oh, there we go. Obviously they're not going to do a fantastic job against the phalanx. Especially with these mediocre units. Honestly, well, less than mediocre, honestly. Why are you still shooting? Alright, continue. You want to wipe out the whole army. There we go. Nobody survived. I only lost 2 men. That will be easily replenished. My elephants even killed 2 guys. Well, of course, not the elephants themselves, but the guys on the little basket things on top of the elephants. I believe they throw spears with the African elephants. Usually they have bows. I believe the Syrian elephants have archers on top of them, but the African elephants have guys that throw spears, I think. Slaves.
At your command. Kill the coward.
Oh, there we go. I can actually continue to go and fight this. Alright, let's do that then. And of course, because the town is under siege, the army that's in there can't help them. Right, this should not be that difficult. The only thing that is a bit interesting or scary or a thing to be wary of, whatever, is... Jesus. Yeah, for the weird camera angle, apparently. Like, I'm trying to scroll out, but the game just like, yeah, no. It's a bit odd. But yeah, the only thing that to be wary about is the fact that I have some slingers. Yeah, I have to turn the camera this way, otherwise I can't see shit. And the game does not allow me to scroll out any further when the camera's facing the other way. So, although this hill advantage is definitely very nice, need to find a way to properly... I guess from the side works. Yeah, the only thing we need to worry about is the fact that they have some slingers. Okay, let's... If we are gonna fight on this hill, it's almost like more like a mountain, honestly. Let's deploy a bit wider. Depends on whether they come for me or not. Which seems to be roughly the case. We'll have to fight a phalanx uphill. I wonder how that's gonna go. What unit did they have? Citizen cavalry for your general. Okay. I believe that was in the Caucasia campaign as well. They also had citizen cavalry. Ugh, they also have mercenary horse skirmishes. Didn't notice that. Regular citizen cavalry. Militia hoplites. Militia hoplites. Pikes. One unit of pikes. Serpentines. Oh, you're not gonna come for me, actually? You were just gonna move a bit and then stop. Cool. Okay, in that case... Alright. $180 range on my archers. What the hell are they doing? This hill really sucks. Like, it goes down, then there's a hill all of a sudden, and then it goes down again, and they're fucking hiding behind it like a bunch of disgusting cowards. I mean, it makes... I mean, I'm not really pissed off about the fact that I have to move off my fantastic hill advantage, because I was the one that made the attack, so they're perfectly justified in just sitting there and waiting for me to come over. So, although it sucks, I don't really care as much about that, but I do care about the fact that they chose the most annoying spot in the universe to hide. And they are hiding. Don't tell me, oh, they're just standing there. No, no, they're hiding behind this tiny hill, and it's fucking me up big time, and I hate it. Because I can't properly see over this hill, and I need to kind of... I wanted to shoot them with my archers a little bit before I came over. Well, that's not going to happen because of this hill. Because I need to get closer to get an eye on them, and then when I do, they charge. And now that they don't even give me that chance, it seems, because they're just going to charge at me right now. Okay, guard position.
Units have been discovered.
Yeah, focus on the slingers. You focus on the Tarentines.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Yeah, they're just going to move them right in front of our faces and throw spears. Luckily, they chose the worst spot because they chose the spot where my Thurios spears are. Citizen cavalry right there. My Egyptian cavalry should be able to beat that quite easily.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Ugh, yeah, we got the fucking horse skirmishes right there.
We serve the mighty pharaoh.
Okay, the two of you shoot those slingers. Okay, they ran away. Fire on these slingers. Since the cavalry is being massacred. Oh, the horse skirmishers got in there. Big mistake. Alright, you charge the militia hoplites there. You should be able to win that. It's going to be a bit tough because they're in that shield wall formation or whatever it is.
Our units has used all its ammunition.
Fire on them. You switch targets to that. Alright, well the mercenary horse skirmishers got away, but that doesn't matter because I can just switch targets. Kill these slingers. Yeah, the elephants will help out with the general there. We keep going on the slingers. Yeah, there we go. Make that guy back off. Start our outflanking maneuver. Get a fucking move on, guy. Come on.
Our general is under attack.
Okay, ignore the horse skirmishers. Because we're never gonna catch them. The general still isn't dead. Or at least I didn't get the message that he died. Okay, that's actually alright. Just lure them. All of you just charge that in the back. Elephants go over here. Yeah, shoot the fuck out of those guys. There we go. Outflanked by the Thurios swordsmen, or thorax swordsmen I mean, and the elephants. They ran in range of the Thurios spears again. Just like those other citizen cavalry did. Alright, continue to slaughter. It's time to harvest the meats. Okay, now you guys stop firing. Because freaking every one of mine, all of my soldiers are around here. Oh, that's probably because the elephants. I was like, why are they so horribly out of formation? But that's probably because my elephants bumped into them a little bit. They just waltz over those guys. Like they don't even exist. Yeah, these are light hoplites, but they're more well armored than militia hoplites. And there's elephants at the back trying to catch up. Oh, there's like a path here. It doesn't count as a road. Oh, there we can see the village there.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
So you see, they do take the effort to make the battle map look like the campaign map. You know, because Trapezoid is there. But then that other time when that army was clearly supposed to come in from the north or whatever it was, it came in from a completely different angle just because the game fucking felt like it. So they did take the effort, except for when they didn't. And again, the Autoresolve gave them way better odds than they ever had. Because the balance of power said that this was pretty easy, but not this easy. They would have given those militia hoplites way more kills than what they got. $500. Okay, yeah, there we go. Definitely take those slaves. Alright, so you can apparently night attack, and that is because I gave you that skill. Okay. So I do generally think that that is because it's the only way to do it now. Alright, and now this is super easy because I've got 3 armies of mine and I eliminated... Wow, this guy's got a ton of command.
Laying siege to the settlement.
Alright, save it here just in case. Because we all know how Autoresolve treats elephants.
Give us strength.
Okay, well, badly damaged, but it's okay. And it's all Greek, so I can just occupy this.
Command.
And there we go, Trapezoid is dead.
What can I do for Egypt?
Yeah, that, and then... What are we giving you? What the hell is this? Temperance. Self-control grants control of many things. Minus less morale for the enemy. Why would the enemy have less morale because this guy knows when to stop drinking alcohol? Okay, whatever. Oh. Okay, interesting. I'll give you... Hey, what the fuck do you mean by this? Aren't you the legitimate son of our current pharaoh? Aren't you our factionaire at the moment? Alright, do that, and then you get proven leader again. Yeah, what the fuck, foundling? Here, you're the firstborn son of Ptolemy III. Ptolemy III, do you want to explain this one to me? What happened there? I thought you had a legitimate child, but you apparently just found him on the fucking street somewhere, and you're like, yeah, that's good enough. Okay, you can get married. Clever wife. No, that's the wrong one. Protective wife. Political husbands. Well, there's not much I can do about that because he's already here. Okay. Now we could just leave everything here and upgrade that. Everything else is fine. Yeah, so now we go towards Phasis. Yeah, that really sucks because Caucasia... Oh yeah, of course, there was this other army. Give you the defense thing, and then I'll give you... What does this do? More campaign map movement range. And that's minus 5% attritional loss when under siege, plus 5% morale for all units during offensive battles. Yeah, just give you a little bit of everything, and then eventually we're gonna start leveling that up. But yeah, they joined the war to defend their client state. And now the client state is dead and they're stuck in a war with a way more powerful faction. Oh, Sparta is on the move again. There we go, thank you for stopping your raiding missions in a territory that was mine for a while. Yeah, they want me as a defensive ally, so that... Yeah, I'm kind of considering it, but I don't really want to... If I want to do anything, I want to just straight up have you as my satrapy, because that will immediately stop the Lugii. Because I don't want to be drawn into a war with the Lugii. But if I make you my satrapy, the Lugii are forced to have a peace treaty with me. And then, if they want to continue the war, then they can, but then I will be involved as well. Famous bards, empty-handed, generous tribute. Bernice has risen to power. Who in the flying fuck is Bernice? There you are. Apparently, who are you? Highborn. Okay. Sure. Can you... No, you... Needs 2 more authority than target... Oh yeah, your authority is very poor, that's right. Yeah, next time you level up, I kind of need to upgrade the Commander of Man ability to the max. And then upgrade that to the max as well. To give you an additional authority. And he even has this Thracian... Why is your authority so shit? There, killing with kindness, -3 authority. Is that it? Really? Unfaithful, that doesn't give any bonuses. Yeah, that gives 1 to all. That gives you 1 authority? How is your authority so insanely shit? You gain 1 authority here, another authority there. You gain 1 authority here? That's 3. That's all your authority. This negative... You had literally 0 authority. Before I gave you all those trades. How is that even possible? Alright, while I'm here, I might as well just immediately do this again. Where the hell is your stuff, Caucasia? I highly doubt that that's everything, but... Because, you know, the AI likes to fucking cheat their ass off. When they have 1 tiny village, they have 3 full-stack armies wandering around. As, like this, for example. They disbanded all of their stuff so that they're not having a food issue anymore. Well, it sucks for you, because I'm gonna attack you right now. Alright, next turn. I'll wait, just to make sure, I'll wait 1 more turn. Yeah, I definitely... Can I get Thorax Swordsman here? Yeah, let's get these guys the fuck out of here. They don't even have any experience either. Those guys are so incredibly terrible. I need something better than that. Just do Thorax Swordsman. It's a shame you can't upgrade the pikes to thorax pikes. I mean, because it's a separate unit. Like when the Marian reforms happen, you can actually upgrade Hastati and Principes to Legionnaires. Even though that's kind of useless because I usually get armored Legionnaires, which are just a bit more expensive, but they're way better. So I don't upgrade them anyway. I just disband them and then do that. But yeah, kind of a shame that you can't upgrade the pikes to thorax pikes. But yeah, definitely get rid of the fucking Egyptian infantry. They suck. The only thing they're good at is dying slowly, so that you have time to do something else. Definitely get that upgrade in here for the city. The navy's nicely building up. That's not what I wanted to look at. Yeah, I need victory conditions. Yeah, I need 75 naval units in total, so I need to raise one more fleet, I think. And I need to own all of Italia and all of Macedonia. And of course 85 in total, but we're getting there. Macedonia needs through diplomatic stuff. Italia, I either need to get a quick alliance with the Carthaginians or I need to conquer my way up there. I might as well just conquer my way up there. Not because I really want to and want to drag this campaign out, but because I can then avenge the Roman... what's it called? The death of the Romans. Because it's fucking inexcusable that the Carthaginians won. And that Rome is dead. I mean, it's ridiculous regardless, because Rome just... When the AI controls Rome, they perform like shit. Like... People like to... what's it called? People like to nag on Rome 1 for the... yeah, no. People like to nag on Rome 1 for the fact that, you know, the Roman families are so insanely overpowered, and that if you play a campaign as a different faction, perhaps you just have to face... You'd have to just rush your way over to Italy to kill them all, to kill the Roman families before they get too big, or you face the onslaught of 1,000 legions. But that's kind of the fucking point, isn't it? Like the whole this era is the rise of Rome. That's literally, it's called Rome Total War. That's literally the whole thing. This is Rome's rise to power that happened through this era. Literally, that's what happened here. So it's kind of ridiculous that the main player, the main character, just dies in such a stupid way. Not because you're the player and you mess up and you lose it or lose the campaign or whatever. No, when the AI controls Rome, they just 9 out of 10 times they just fumble and die and they never get out of Italy. It's insane. It's literally the main character of their own series and they just never fucking succeed ever. Like in Rome 1, it's usually it's the Roman families and then Egypt that sort of win all the time. Roman families, Egypt, and then, you know, some general factions here and there. The Germanians always lose to Britannia. The Carthaginians maybe sometimes go to Spain, but generally just stay in Africa and then die eventually to the Scipii. Although in my recent campaign as Egypt, they survived for a super long time. And they held off the Scipii for ages. Until eventually they finally didn't make it out anymore. You know, like... Those things just happen because, you know, and it sort of makes sense as well, you know? Something like Parthia gets a bit decently big, or the Seleucids, but most of the time it is, what's it called? It's Egypt that wins, and then the Romans fight against the Egyptians there. But, yeah, that's kind of the point. To fight Rome one way or another, you know? Either have them be super big, or you're playing as Rome and you have that civil war that's sort of baked into the game with the 3 Roman families in Rome 1. So one way or another you have to fight the Romans, because, you know, it's called Rome Total War. It's kind of the fucking point of the whole thing, that one way or another you're dealing with Rome. But then in this game the Romans never fucking win. Well, 9 out of 10 times they lose. That 1 out of 10 times they actually get a fucking empire going. You very rarely ever have to fight against the Romans if you're playing a different faction, because 9 out of 10 times they just die before getting out of Italy, and then have either the Carthaginians rule all of Italy or some barbarian tribe, which is ridiculous. Anyway, famous bards, generous tributes, troop morale penalty, alright? Oh, what was the mission? Raise an army in trapezoids. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. They just abandoned the town.
None will escape.
Oh, there they are.
Settlement.
Oh, they're coming in as reinforcements anyway.
Before
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. You have that ability, so you get... Don't you have the night attack? Isn't the guy... No, this isn't the guy that...
siege to the settlement.
Who is the night attack guy? Because this is exactly where it can be super useful. You. You can't make it in one turn.
Kill them all. Fall back. Ready for battle. At once. You have further orders? Make haste, man.
Right, I am gonna save because I don't want him to just run. Well, then again, this isn't gonna do much. What the fuck is this army composition? Cyprus, that's your name. What the fuck is that army composition, my guy? Alright. No, let's do the fucking things. Again, fucking ages since I've had critical success for the last time. Oh, you're wounded? Yeah, you're wounded. The only reason why I'm doing this is because I want critical success, and I haven't had it in fucking 700 years. So it kind of puts a gigantic hole in my plan, because that means that this campaign is going to drag on for 17,000 episodes, because the game won't give me any critical success anymore. Right, so in the meantime, I'm going to declare war on these guys. I have to declare war on them, because I have treaties with the others. Oh, they refused as well. They were their satrapy and they just said no. Yeah, alliance broken. Well, alliance? They had a... I thought it was they had a satrapy thing.
Any further requests?
There. You... don't have to be there anymore, apparently.
What can I do for Egypt? I will come from the darkness.
What? If you succeed... that's a big if. That's a gigantic motherfucking if! All my agents are fucking retarded, man. They can't do a single thing. Well, the only thing they can do is if I stick them in an army, they can give experience and stuff. Other than that, they can't do shit. They're so incredibly worthless. They used to go from the... They used to be the most overpowered things in the entire universe. By fucking poisoning your armies, it would be insane. Insane how overpowered those agents are. But now they are so incredibly shit. They're so worthless, it is beyond me. But what I was going to say is if they successfully managed to sabotage that army, then I would have one less army coming in as reinforcements. And I was right in saying it was a big if, because they didn't actually do it. Right, well, I can't really justify it. If you force march... I don't think you're close enough. Yeah, you're not close enough.
I shall take this place. For the people.
Alright.
Make haste, men.
And I need to walk around the town. Right, in that case, just lay siege for a turn. I need that other army in here.
Let them cower.
I need the other army to auto-resolve, or I need them to make the attack to do it manually. I've saved before I did any of that, so if it somehow goes horribly wrong, I can load the save. Okay, Sparta was massively on the move, but
Gods show their displeasure.
I'm not paying you anything. I do like how they just hide up in the woods up over there. Oh, those guys just abandoned. Okay, they had a shot actually.
People do not like
They had a shot at taking me down, but they just ran away. Cool. Thessaloniki, named after the place where she was created, maybe? I mean, it's not part of my empire, but who knows, maybe that a romantic get-together in Thessaloniki. Famous bards, troop morale penalty, penalty to income trade. Okay, fantastic. Just why am I not getting any critical success these days? What the fuck? There. Alright, so you.
for battle.
Mr. Night Attack. Yes.
We take this settlement for you.
Oh, never mind. They just completely abandoned the town. They're not even over there in the hills anymore. Well, in that case, we'll just sort of resolve it. Occupy.
My lord,
It's all Greek. Yeah, so there. So they're gonna probably attack now.
how can I assist, pharaoh? I live, waiting for more orders.
There.
What can I do for Egypt?
Begin the offensive.
Okay, that army is somehow somewhere. Jesus! Alright. Let's burn this down.
Standing ready, as you request.
There. Alright.
For the people.
Then you get out. And you get in to defend it. Because you're completely fresh. Just in case they want to all get together and fucking attack me.
Quest. We are ready. Ready for battle.
Alright, so that we don't need a temple because we already have one over there. This, we don't need barracks either because we already have them over there too. Oh, in that case, just that. I don't know. What does this do? +5 public order per turn sanitation, 12 growth, 150 wealth from entertainment. Like none of those really matter all that much. I guess I could have another one of those here because I don't really need anything else. What did I build here? Was it the archery one? Yeah, I did. The marksman's range. Okay, so in that case I'll build something else. What does this do? Melee defense, melee attack, melee cavalry, melee attack. I guess this. Melee infantry, melee attack. It doesn't even provide any additional garrison or anything. It's a pretty useless slot. Oh, pretty useless building to waste an entire slot on, but I don't really need a religious building or a proper barracks, and I just need 2 of those, so yeah, I don't really have anything else to build there. Okay, so I need to betray them at some point. They love... Why the hell do they love me so much? They like that I'm at war with their former... Oh, yeah, of course, they're at war because they were a satrapy, so they declared their independence. So they're automatically at war. And therefore they like me because I'm at war with them too. Bit of a roundabout way to go about it, but okay. Like, they used to be BFFs, but...
You have fine goods that many here would enjoy.
Sure.
So it is done.
Yes, I could have asked them to pay me some money, but I was like, well, whatever.
I dare not.
But yeah, they used to be BFFs. I am not going to auto-resolve this. Because if I do, I will lose that fucking elephant unit in the other army. I just know it. I'm going to auto-resolve, and then the reinforcements are just going to ignore them. Or at least make sure that I don't lose the elephants there. Oh great, they attack during the rain. When my archers don't do so well. Alright, barricades. Caltropes behind it. And the rest is useless. Alright, I have some... I have some archers! That's not what I meant.
Defensive positions! Missile infantry ready! On watch!
On watch!
Hold position!
Yeah, I have some X-Men is what I wanted to say. So they can nicely defend once the ladders reach the ball.
Orders, my lord!
Egyptian pikes ready down here. General. Yeah, start the battle.
Courage now! Courage! We can hold these walls! Our reinforcements have arrived!
Yeah, that's literally one elephant, right? Yeah, one single elephant. Where the hell is the enemy? Oh, the enemy reinforcement coming from behind. That doesn't make any sense either, because the enemy reinforcement should be coming in from over there. The enemy army was standing next to the city. Whatever. We all know how shit the game is apparently at remembering which angle the army is coming from. Okay, I was gonna send the elephants back inside. Or back. I'm gonna send the elephants inside. But since the reinforcements are coming from over there, I think we're safe. I don't really need to send them over there. Him. It's just literally just one elephant. Right, of course we can't use fire arrows now because it's raining. Which is a bit unfortunate, but okay. Hopefully we can kill enough of these guys so that they actually drop the ladders. Well, if they drop all the ladders, that would be fantastic, but if they just only manage to drop one or two, that would be great. Wavering, come on. There we go. Broken, shattered, there you go. Right, so usually the towers shoot fire arrows, but What do they do now? Do they shoot any arrows at all, or? Nice, they shattered while they were climbing the ladders. He's already dead. Relax. Okay.
Archers! Good!
Yeah, it's good to say that's not at all where I told you to run, but... Yeah, just get them in a bit of a better position because I need the axemen here.
Defensive position!
Because there's no way in hell we're going to kill all of them before they reach the ladders. But we are gonna try. And they're doing a very decent job, honestly. There we go. They managed to push the ladder a little bit further. But yeah, now we're all focused on that guy, so... This guy got a free shot, sort of. Yeah, sure, just stand there.
Get ready!
I definitely shoot these pieces of shit. Of course, they chose the best perfect unit to shoot against. Oh, wow, you managed to turn the ladder around. That is impressive. It's very impressive that you managed to fuck it up so badly. Yeah, what a bunch of fucking cocksuckers, man.
Our general is under attack.
Oh, nice, you're shooting their general.
Missile infantry ready.
Come on. Shatter those pieces of shit. There you go. We've got a javelin man around here. Oh no, okay, so the towers still do get fire arrows.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
There you go, fuck your horse skirmishers. I know you're still shooting. You're all the way over here. Then my general died. Very good. They're trying to burn down the gate. Yeah, he was already being shot a lot by my archers, so... There's not that many of them left. Oh, there we go. The entire army just ran. There we go. Well, obviously it wasn't going to be a very difficult fight, but I just had to do this manually because otherwise auto-resolve would have killed that other elephant. And don't you dare to have an elephant die on me now. Because, oh, there were too few men left in the unit, so we're just going to let it die randomly because of random reasons. I specifically did this battle manually so I could keep him out of the fight so that you couldn't kill him off. Yeah, there we go. Okay, good. There we go.
Perhaps.
Well, the army of Caucasia is coming nearby. Our envoys have discovered a woman in a foreign village who seems to be blessed with the power of persuasion. We could hire her to assist further negotiation with foreign nations. Yeah! If it means getting critical success, finally, after 700 attempts, don't mind if a motherfucking do. Yeah, fuck off. Right there, it's at least a bit better now. 4 elephants. Booming voice. There we go, that's all of Siege. This idiot came back. See if you can succeed this time. There we go.
I have succeeded, my lord.
Yeah, but when it doesn't matter anymore, he makes it happen.
What can I do for Egypt?
Yeah, pretty sure we could just wipe out Caucasus right now. Again, I should save. Easy ambush. $809 captures, or captured people, that's nice.
Ready for battle.
There. My ally, if they get their shit together, may do it in the next, may finish them off.
To victory! The gods guide my footsteps.
There, and then you go back there to replenish. They're going towards their doom because we're also at war with them, so...
How can I assist for battle?
Alright. Send the... Okay, so you, apparently... Let's see if there's actually, if there's any... excellence. This man is the embodiment of all that is good in... true in men. +6 to diplomacy with all factions faction-wide. Okay, oh, so that's how they did that. Okay. Well, anyway, you're gonna go to Athens. And I'll send you to Rhodos. And I'll send you to Sparta. See if that makes any difference where if I send people from my family to do it instead. Alright, end the turn. No, after we do this. See if that does make a difference or not. And then I'll end off the episode. Also, we can see what they do. Trying to force march through my lands.
My people
Hey, good job!
but money is needed. I ask humbly that you give us some small amount.
If you...
Perhaps, and I ask with all due respect for your august self, you could let us have some money.
I'll pay you that, and we get a non-aggression pact. There we go.
You have served your people.
Okay, they just want to die now. They want their misery, me to put them out of their misery. Oh, they actually laid siege to the city. Oh no, never mind, they just died. But please tell me that that didn't kill an elephant. Well, it definitely did damage them. Again, it's insane how the AI, when I auto-resolve a battle, they can
Our joint enemy.
keep on losing elephants. Even when I send my elephants right to the thick of the fight, I rarely lose them. But they just get wiped out all willy-nilly, like they're insanely, like they're glass cannons or something. Oh, Bernice immediately increased in rank. I just sent her away on one mission. Hey, there we go! Good fucking job, man! Who the hell did I send to Rhodes? Oh, the other one was betrayed, okay. Faction destroyed. Caucasia and the Cartley. Pergamon. All this. Alright, nice. It's a good one. Counter the faction. Yeah, they joined the war. Just for political sake. Because of course, it's like I said, it's like Turkey declaring war on Germany 3 days before Germany surrenders. Or however short it was. Same thing. Okay, so Bernice is the one that did that. Because I sent her to Athens, and that was a penalty. And I sent Herodotus to Sparta. And successful... Yeah, there we go. So I need to send Bernice all the time. Because apparently it works. I told her to go to Rhodes, and there you go. Now I own Pergamon. Yeah, don't upgrade that because it's useless. Okay, so what is the wonder? Pergamon itself? Mausoleum? Yeah, Pergamon is a wonder. Many artisans benefit from the patronage of the city. Plus 20% wealth from manufacturing industry. Okay. Because Antioch is one as well, right? Yeah. Plus 6 public order per turn, just because of the city. What does Alexandria give then? Or, no, nothing, apparently. Cool. Alexandria is not important, apparently. Seleucia? No. The great city of Babylon is here, though. Yeah, there. The Hanging Gardens. These are just... Increased missile attack range for all archers. All armies and fleets. Wow, I didn't even notice that. So this Wonder of the World just all gives them more range anyway. And I already boost their range with the general skills and the army upgrades and stuff. That is really funny. Well, archers. So slingers, it says specifically archers. That's really funny. They already have insane range. Especially with my fantastic generals. See, 180 range. Huh. I was already like very busy with getting that done. Alright, so let's save it. No. Let's... Okay, so you... get married. Because apparently you can do that. Because you have enough gravitas for that now. Brutal husband. +1 to slave. Oh, whatever. Oh, we have another Bernice right here. It's not the same one. It's a different one. She's 47 and she's 21. Like, I need... Who has... Yeah, there. You have a ton of authority. Adopt her. There we go. Got her adopted. Give her some promotions. 1, apparently. Yeah, you don't need to divorce, it's okay. Oh, no. I need you to do this again. Because I sent you away. On the first mission, I sent you with critical success immediately. So I need you to do that same thing again. Yeah, you didn't have that much luck last time, but you can have another go. Yeah, we don't need to talk to Rhodos anymore. Because we have all we need from Rhodos. Or you can go to Rhodos anyway, just for funsies. And then you go to Sparta again. There, save it. Athens, not Athens, Egypt. There, and then, now that we have Pergamon, I'm gonna ask them.
Welcome.
Instead of this,
In the spirit of Olympian hospitality,
do that.
My people will find...
There. Satrapy. So now I technically own all of Asia. The province of Asia. While we're doing this, might as well ask Knossos for that.
I give you welcome. Let Zeus and all the gods...
Oh, they even want to pay me for that.
So that all may profit.
Okay, well, not that much.
Your words bring...
There we go. Very good. I'm starting to create my own league of Greek city-states. So I got these 3 islands and Sparta. And they like Rhodos and Knossos because of their treaties with Egypt. Yes, the Lugia were like, oh right! They declared war on Comedia, but Comedia immediately just went off on them. Right, 78 provinces now. Yeah, because of military alliances, excuse me, and clients or satrapy things. Because the settlements from Sparta count, because they're my satrapy, but the settlements from Athens do not count, because they're defensive allies and not military allies. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So in the next, hopefully Bernice can really get those, what's it called? Those critical successes for me, because that would be very fantastic. If she just has a higher chance of success because of that trait that she got from the start. That would be great. So yeah, hopefully she can speed up the process a little bit. Well, she definitely sped it up already, because I sent her on one mission and immediately she got critical success out of that. So that was great. So in the next episode we're going to fight these guys. Unfortunately, we have to defeat the... we have to like break the what's it called? The treaty with them. But, well, so be it. Spilled library, whatever. Yeah, we have to break the trade agreement with them. We'll declare war on them while we have the trade agreements. Which has been unfortunate, but whatever. They didn't join the Cartley. They broke their set. They declared independence very quickly, so whatever. Yeah, okay, so we own Rhodos now, we own Knossos now. Or, Hiraptina? No, Hirapitna. Or whatever. So the next thing is to just get to annex all of these other cities and towns from Sparta and Athens. And then we need to launch our attack into Italy to avenge the Romans. And then the campaign will be over. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Click the like button if you liked the video. Subscribe to join the Roman army. And I'll see you in the next one. See you later, Romans. Well, later.